Welcome everyone. In this video, we are back in the Great League Remix, showcasing some fun battles featuring none other than Dewgong, guys. Dewgong, man, very good Pokemon, very underrated Pokemon. You do absolutely have to use Elite Charge TMs on this Pokemon if you weren't fortunate enough to catch it back in the day when it had access to Ice Shard and Icy Wind. Those are legacy moves. This is a double legacy, rank 4 Dewgong, and yeah, it's a very underrated Pokemon, guys. And the one thing that really holds it back is its coverage move of Water Pulse, which is not the greatest move in the world. I really do hope that Niantic gives this Pokemon a better water type move down the line. Something like Surf or maybe a Weather Ball would absolutely make this thing very strong and probably much more meta relevant in the Open Great League. But we've got Dewgong in the back, and this team has Whimsicott in the lead, guys. If you have played any Little Cup format, like the Element Cup or the regular old Little Cup, you might be familiar with Cottony. Cottony is the pre-evolution of Whimsicott, guys, and we are running Whimsicott in the lead with Charm, Grass Knot, and Hurricane. Hurricane, you really don't even need it. It's hard to get to. It really only works when shields are down, just because Charm takes so long to charge. But we've got Whimsicott in the lead, and we've got Greedent in the back, guys. I've been waiting to find the right team for Greedent. I still haven't quite yet found the perfect team for it, but this team is pretty close to it, guys. We're running Greedent as our safe switch in most scenarios. We might throw Dewgong in as a safe switch depending on what scenario we have, but we've got Greedent, guys. We're finally, what are we, like 2 weeks late on this Greedent showcase? But that's okay. We've got it nonetheless, and I had a lot of fun with Greedent. But without further ado, let's get into these battles here, guys. But before we dive into this first one, just to let you guys know, you can now submit your battles to the channel. If you'd like to have your battles featured on the channel, check out the link in the description. But we've got Greedent on the lead here. This is a pretty neutral lead for Whimsicott, and they are going to throw their energy right away. That's okay, because Whimsicott is somewhat bulky. It's got some decent bulk to it. We do get some nice lag there. We're going to look to catch this next Body Slam onto our Dewgong. I try to avoid mirror matchups if I can, guys. That's why we didn't go with Greedent as a safe swap. And we can get ahead on energy with Dewgong. So we're going to play this matchup out. They are deciding to stay in, which is interesting. We're going to tank that first Body Slam. Dewgong is also very bulky, guys. That's what makes it such an underrated pick. But yeah, we are going to shield up this next Body Slam and look to get off an Icy Wind to debuff that attack and do a little bit of chip damage on this Greedent here. They do let it go. Very nice. And they've got Wigglytuff in the back. Okay. Also a somewhat neutral matchup. Provided you can get off enough Icy Winds, you can actually win this matchup with Dewgong. But our health is pretty low. We're not going to win this. We're just going to look to debuff them as they take us out with Charm. And I do believe we look to come in with Greedent, because Greedent can better tank those Charms. Even when they are debuffed, they still dig in quite a bit, guys. And we're able to spam off these Body Slams relatively fast. So we get to the first Body Slam, and we're going to let that... They do let that go. Very nice. And they come in with Drift Blim. So we're going to swap out of Greedent and go into Whimsicott. We're just going to try and use it to get off some damage, but not before we try and get off a Hurricane. I wasn't sure if the opponent knew the moveset. Hurricane is a very hard-hitting move, and they do know about the moveset. Darn it. That's okay. We can do some chip damage with these Charms here before they can take us out. They do throw their energy. Very interesting. That's good for Greedent. That way we can come in and look to get off a Crunch before the debuff. Yep, very nice. This is going to be doing super effective damage to the Drift Blim here, and that's going to be taking it out. Very nice. So all we've got left is Wigglytuff. Greedent is very bulky, guys, even in the Great League. We can easily tank this Ice Beam, and we can get to a Body Slam before they can get off any more damage on us, guys. This Body Slam is going to hit, and it's going to be doing enough to take out that Wigglytuff. That is going to be a good game. Good game. Well played to this battler. How about Greedent closing the game strong, guys? Who knew Greedent could close out games? My goodness. If you like seeing Greedent close out the games, give the video a like, guys. It really does help out with the algorithm, and it lets YouTube know that people like this content. So give the video a like if you like what you're seeing so far. But we've got Abomasnow in the lead. We swap out and do Dewgong. Dewgong has a good matchup against Abomasnow, but they come in with Greedent, so this is okay. We can tank a few of these Body Slams. All the while getting off our Icy Winds, and that's going to be, of course, debuffing it as we go. Most battlers will not shield their Greedents, just because Greedent has so much bulk to it, guys. So we're both likely not looking to shield here. Yeah, we do throw up a shield just to take a little bit more sting off of those Body Slams, guys. We're gonna get off another Icy Wind, and I don't imagine they shield. Yeah, they're gonna let that go, and we may I think we're gonna try and farm this thing down. Oh, they aggressively go into a Lantern, but they lock themselves in, so we might be able to get off a Grass Knot before they can take us out. We go back in the Whimsicott because we resist all of their potential attacks. That Hydro Pump doesn't do a whole lot. It is resisted, but it does still hit a little hard. That is a heavy hitting charge attack. We do get to the Grass Knot, guys. If they let this go through, this will be one-shotting this Lantern here, and they do let that go. And they come back in with the Abomasnow. They want to farm us down. We know what's going on here. But that is a Shadow, and it does take quite a bit of damage from that Charm, guys. I believe we're going to shield this. We want to get off. We want to take the sting off of this Abomasnow's attacks. Shadow Abomasnow hits pretty hard in the Great League, guys. So we're going to look to get off this Icy Wind. That would be doing neutral damage with the Grass Ice typing. And they aggressively go back in the Greedent. Man, this opponent is all over the place with their swap ends, but that's okay. They chip us away with a Body Slam. Shields are down. And they're not going to let us get off this Icy Wind. They don't want the debuff. Completely understandable. They're going to take us out with a Weather Ball. But we've got Greedent, guys. Greedent is bulky. Greedent functions very well when shields are down, just due to its high bulk and heavy stamina stat. It has a stat product of on their stamina. I believe it's 226, which is quite high, guys. And that is why we're able to easily tank that energy ball. And they want no more of Greedent. Good game, well played, this battler. Greedent closing the game strong again. My goodness, I had so much fun running Greedent, guys. It gets to those Body Slams so fast. It's unbelievable. Very fun Pokemon. But okay, so we've got Cresselia on the lead. We're going to stick in here a little bit. We are going to have to swap out at some point, as this does sort of function as an ABB line. So we're going to play a little bit with this Cresselia here, try to get off a charge attack, and then look to go in the Greedent. We do get to that Grass Knot. I'm not sure. Cresselia is pretty bulky. I'm not sure where they're headed. So they do want to shield. Okay, so interesting. We do catch that Moonblast, potential Moonblast. It would not make sense to go Grass Knot. So yeah, we do catch that Moonblast onto Greedent. And Greedent has access to Crunch, guys, which does super effective damage to Cresselia. Let's see if we can either take out this Cresselia or get that last shield. We do. We get the shield. That's awesome. I'll take that. And they've got Sudowoodo in the back. Okay. Shouts to the Spice. That is very, very fun. Very fun pick. It does have access to counter, so they are doing super effective damage to us. We had to go Crunch there just because Body Slam would be resisted with that rock typing. And they do elect to throw their energy. They could have probably farmed down there. It might be a bit of a misplay on their end. But no worries, no big deal. We're just going to charm away here on this Sudowoodo here. We got to save a shield because they do have Cresselia in the back, and most Cresselias have the Legacy Grass Knot on them, so we got to save that last shield for Dewgong, guys. Yeah, and they come back in with that Cresselia, and they're going to throw energy. Very interesting. So they do take us out with a Moonblast, and we've got Dewgong left, guys. Let's see how good Dewgong is. They aggressively go into a Mandibuzz. Interesting. Dewgong has a very strong matchup up against Mandibuzz. with Ice Shard and Icy Wind. Even having Mandibuzz be so bulky, it just can't withstand the snowball effect of Icy Wind and Ice Shard, guys. As you can see, that Foul Play didn't do very much to Dewgong at all, really. So we're going to look to get off another Icy Wind, get this Mandibuzz really low, and then I believe look to farm. Yeah, that is farm down range. So we're going to farm this thing all the way down, not shielding anything. We've got to save that last shield for a potential Grass Knot from Cresselia, guys. That would be hitting us for super effective. We do farm down, and this Cresselia does have a Grass Knot ready for us. That's why we saved that shield, guys. Gotta think ahead. So we do shield up that Grass Knot, and we get to the Icy Wind. This is looking like GG's, guys. They are within KO range of an Icy Wind, and we say bye-bye, Cresselia. Man, that's going to be a good game. Well played. Very fun battle. My goodness, Dewgong putting in the work, guys. Give a like if you like what you're seeing so far. Again, it really does help out the channel, and it lets YouTube know that people like this content. Helps out with the algorithm, guys. Give a like. Okay, so we've got Abomasnow in the lead, Shadow. We go into Dewgong. Dewgong has a very good matchup against Abomasnow, but they go into a Rainy Castform. Okay. So this is a good matchup for Dewgong, guys. We just have to watch out for a potential Thunder that would obviously be doing super effective damage to us with our water typing. But we're just going to spam them with Icy Winds here and take some of the sting off of any potential Thunder type attacks. And we are going to shield this up. It could be a Thunder. I wasn't sure, and they do bait us with a Weather Ball. That's not ideal, but after this Icy Wind, they will be 3 times debuffed, so even a hard-hitting charge attack like Thunder that hits for super effective won't do a whole lot to Dewgong at this point, guys, and gotta let this go. That is the Thunder. Okay. See, that's where Icy Wind just really is such an amazing move. You're able to just debuff and do some decent damage on top of that. Such a good move. And we do get off another Icy Wind, guys. At this point, they are in farm down range. We're going to let this go. It's just a Weather Ball water that is resisted. No big deal. And they've got Abomasnow. They came in to snipe us. We're going to let this go, guys. Dewgong has put in tons of work up against this team, and it's just a Weather Ball, guys. Oh, man, we're able to get to an Icy Wind. This is going to be doing quite a bit of neutral damage to Abomasnow. This is Shadow, guys. And wow, that does quite a bit of damage. And we're going to go right into Greedent and look to get rid of him with a Body Slam. Not before they look to get off a charge attack. They did farm up to Energy Ball, so yeah. I'm going to do the heavier hitting charge attack before they go down. No big deal. They have been debuffed, and Greedent is an absolute tank, guys. So we're going to get off this Body Slam, say bye-bye to Abomasnow. And they've got Pidgeot in the back. Oh, man. So nice seeing Pidgeot back. That's okay. We're going to look to spam as many Body Slams as we can. We're not going to use a shield on Greedent, guys. It's not the greatest matchup because they are resisting our Bullet Seeds. It does virtually no damage, so we're not able to get off that last Body Slam, but that's okay. We're going to let Greedent go down. So now this is very sweaty. It's getting a little sweaty here, guys, because we got to go in with Whimsicott, but we're taking massive super effective damage from those gusts, guys. We're going to look to make a play of the game here, and we're going to catch that Feather Dance right onto Dewgong, avoiding the debuff and catching the move at the same time. Not bad. And we're just going to charm down that Rainy Castform, and we're going to charm down and say bye-bye to Pidgeot. Welcome back and goodbye. GG's. Good game. Well played, this battler. My goodness, how about Whimsicott with the strong close, guys, up against Pidgeot? Man, I had a lot of fun with Whimsicott. It's one of my favorite charmers. But look at this, guys. The app crashed. The app crashed. We queued for our battle, and the app crashes. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. Niantic has to fix this. So we have no idea what the lead was. We saw that they were getting to a charge move, so luckily we're able to catch this Weather Ball Fire onto our Dewgong. But that is just awful, guys. The app crashes as you queue up. That is terrible, guys. It costs people so many battles. It's very frustrating. Not gonna lie, I was a bit tilted during this battle, but we're gonna make do and do the best we can with those circumstances. We do get off an Icy Wind onto this Kanto Ninetales, and oh man, that's a good shield if I've ever seen one. Holy smokes, they tried to solar beam us. Oh my gosh. I think, as bulky as Dewgong is, I think that might have one-shot Dewgong, guys. And they come in with a Toxicroak. They're just going to counter us down. They're doing super effective with those counters with our ice typing. Not good. We got to go in with Whimsicott, and we've got to shield this up. Could be a Sludge Bomb. Yeah, and it is. That would one-shot Whimsicott. So we charm down that Toxicroak, and they're going to come back in with their Ninetales. We're going to look to Body Slam spam here. We're down on shields because I got way ahead on energy as the app crashed. But, yeah, not good. Not a good situation. Not very frustrating. Should not be a part of the gaming experience with this game, guys. And they've got Mandibuzz in the back. I don't see us being able to come back from this. If that hadn't happened, who knows? I think this was a winnable game, guys. I really do. We're just kind of playing it out here. It's very frustrating. They're going to hit us with a Dark Pulse. And our only hope is if we can catch a Dark type attack from this Mandibuzz. In this case, it is Dark Pulse. I look to get off a Body Slam and try to catch a Dark Pulse, but no, they were too slick, too wise, too seasoned of a battler. They saw that coming and they hit us with the super effective Aerial Ace that one-shots our poor little Whimsicott. Gonna try and get off his Body Slam, but that is most likely gonna get that last shield, and the game is over. We top left this one out of pure frustration. Good game to this battler, not their fault. Good game. Yeah, guys, I've been lucky enough to overcome that sort of situation in the past, but just not this time. That was rough. But we've got a very positive lead. We've got Poliwrath here running Bubble. Very interesting. They go into Unova Stunfisk, and we go right into Dewgong. Dewgong has an okay matchup against Unova Stunfisk, especially if they're running Mudshot. But they go Mud Bomb. So we do shield that thinking it was a discharge, but there's no reason to go Mud Bomb unless you have a single moved Stunfisk, and so we no shield that, and it's another Mud Bomb. So recognize that this is a single moved Stunfisk, which is understandable. We're still in the early stages of Pokemon Go Battle League Season 9, and that is a pretty expensive second move. It's 75k dust, so understandable. So we do take out that Unova Stunfisk with some super effective Ice-type damage, and we're going to look to get off an Icy Wind. We did see that Charm animation. Oh, it's a Wigglytuff. Okay. Again, Dewgong has a decent matchup up against Wigglytuff, but not at this health range. So we're just going to look to get off a second Icy Wind and look to debuff them on our way out. I do imagine this probably gets the shield. Yeah, we get the shield on that. Very nice. And they do charm us down here. That's okay. We're going to look to come in with Greedent and soak whatever damage they have, but they go back into Poliwrath, and we go into our Whimsicott. We're doing massive, super effective damage with these charms, with that fighting typing. We had to respect the Ice Punch, but it's just a dynamic punch, another single-moved Pokemon here. Understandable. But they are going to hit us. I'm thinking this is an Ice Beam, but it's just a play rough. We can live. We live long enough to pressure the last shield on this battler here. We get to this Grass Knot. That would be taking out this Wigglytuff. We do get that shield, and they do charm us down. But we've got our bulky, little chubby, cute little cartoon-looking squirrel here. It really does look like a cartoon character from like the Looney Tunes or something. That's funny. We do take it out with a Body Slam. GG's. Good game. Good game to this battler. Very nice. So that's the team, guys. Very strong team. Sneaky good in this Great League remix. I had a lot of fun with this team, guys. Like I said, Whimsicott, very underrated Pokemon, has sneaky good bulk, guys. It's not I'm not going to say it's, Bastiodon level bulk by any means, but it's bulky enough to tank some damage, guys, and dish out some damage as well. One of my favorite charmers. I like Whimsicott. Again, if you are familiar with the Little Cup format, you've run Cottony in the past. Yeah, it's the pre-evolution of Whimsicott. in case you didn't know that, guys. But yeah, fun team. Very bulky team overall, guys, with Greedent and Dewgong in the back. You get a lot of flexibility with this team because Greedent and Dewgong both function as very, very good safe swaps in this meta. As you can see, we kind of switched up the safe swap depending on what scenario we were faced with, and did all right with this team. Had a lot of fun with it, guys. Dewgong, again, you gotta fork over some elite TMs on Dewgong, guys. If it is absolutely useless unless you have these two legacy moves: the legacy fast move of Ice Shard and the legacy charge move of Icy Wind. That is what makes Dewgong effective. If you don't have those moves, then it is absolutely useless, guys. So yeah, a lot of fun. As always, guys, I thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.